What's up, YouTube? So, my name is Sasha, and this is actually going to be my very first YouTube video. So, I'm gonna tell you a little bit about myself, and then I'll get into the story that I'm gonna tell you, which is gonna be my labor and delivery story for both of my kids. So I am 22 years old. My birthday is January 16th. I'll be turning 23 my Jordan year. So I'm from Louisiana, a small town in Louisiana. I now stay in San Antonio, Texas. I've been here for about 2 years now, 3 years now. My boyfriend actually found a better job out here, so that's the reason why we decided to pack up and come out here, because where we're from, we have family there, but it's not a lot there. Like I said, it's just a small little place in Louisiana where everybody know everybody. So I came here today to tell you guys my labor and delivery story for both of my kids. So my first son, and if you see me looking up, it's because I have a big mirror right here, but my first son, he is now 3 years old. He turned 3 December 23rd. He was born in 2016. And his name is Cartier. I might insert a little picture of him, whatever, I don't know. He's a toddler now. He know how to do different stuff now, so he's not trying to be in the mix. He's not trying to be on camera. He's not trying to do none of that. I can't even get a decent picture with the kid. So with him, how do I start this? Okay, well, first, me and my boyfriend were together for about maybe 2 years. And then we decided that we wanted to, try for a baby. Okay, so we were trying, and it just wasn't happening. So I was like, what's going on? Because I was on the birth control shot, but I got off the shot, and I was like, okay. And I know that they said that it takes about a year for it to get out of your system or whatever. And plus, on top of that, my cycle was kind of wacky. So I was like, so we literally tried for I say maybe a year and a half, and it just wasn't happening. So I went to the doctor, and I asked them, can I have an ultrasound? Can I have this? Can I have that? We're trying to have a baby, and it's not happening. So they basically said, I think my baby's crying. Hold on. So they basically told me that I wasn't ovulating like I was supposed to, and that was because of the shot. A lot of people recommend the shot, and they don't tell you the cons that comes with it. They don't tell you everything that comes with taking that shot, and a lot of girls just being why are you looking like this? He just woke up, so don't mind him. So and to be honest, a lot of girls actually get on the shot because of what they've heard. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people heard, oh, that shot is gonna make you thick. I mean, everybody want to be thick. Just saying. Oh, that shot is gonna make you get a big butt. It's gonna make you gain weight. I'm speaking for the small girls like myself. It's gonna make you have boobs and this and that. And then they even tell you like, oh, you're not gonna have a period. Okay, so I'm gonna be honest with me. When I want to say 14 or 15 years old, I was on the pill, and everything was good with the pill. But I was like, but me, not really being educated on birth control, I was like, ooh, I can get on the shot and not have a period? What? Okay. Yes, I want it. I like everything about it. Let's just be honest. Don't nobody like having a period. Don't nobody like cramping. Don't nobody like bleeding every single month. Don't nobody like doing none of that. So, I got off the pill, and like I said, everything was going good with the pill. I knew exactly when my cycle was going to come. I knew exactly when it was going to end. Like, everything was perfectly fine. So, I eventually got on the shot. And, like I said, they don't tell you everything that comes with that shot. You know what I'm saying? They don't tell you until you're actually having the symptoms. Or till something really goes wrong, until you want to have a kid, which was in my case. A lot of people, the doctor, she told me like I wasn't ovulating, right? And she was like, let's just be honest, it's because of the shot. She's like the symptoms that I had with the shot, and everybody's body is different. I've heard people that's been on the shot that say that everything went perfectly fine for them. And then I've had people that's been on the shot, like me and my best friend, that just went absolutely wrong. Like, for me, my hair started coming out. My weight gain was kind of steady, but my body would ache all the time because the shot make your bones more weaker, which I think they should tell you, when you're about to start, the shot, they should recommend that you start taking vitamins, but not every doctor do that. But I'm here to tell you, start taking vitamins if you want to be on the shot, because it does weaken your bones. So, yeah, my bones started getting weaker, and then plus the fertility issues. So, okay, so she was like, I'm not saying that you can't get pregnant. She was saying that it will be harder for you to get pregnant because you're not ovulating the way that you should. So I was like, oh my God, like, what do I do? And honestly, if you're a female and you've been in that situation where you're having fertility issues, it can mess with you. You feel like less of a woman because you're like, I'm a woman. Like, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be able to have kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what I'm here for, And you might hear my toddler in the back. He's playing the video game. But yeah, so she was like, okay. So she was like, we're gonna try and let that birth control get out of your system. And then I want you to come back, and I forgot how many months she said, and then we'll see what's going on. Okay, cool. So I go back, and remind you, my period was always kind of wacky, and it really got wacky when I was on the shot. Like, when I was on the shot, I didn't have a cycle at all. But I had missed my cycle 1 month, and then it came back, I think like a month or 2 later. So I was like, okay, all right, well, there's my cycle. And then the next month came, no period. So, like I said, my body just being crazy, I didn't really think anything of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just thinking, okay, it'll be here next month. The next month came and nothing. Okay, it'll be here next month. Because I had recently went through that, So I was like, okay, it's just my body being crazy. So So yeah, I went back to the doctor, and my boyfriend, he was like, "You should take a pregnancy test." He was like, "I believe that you're pregnant. I believe that you're pregnant." So I've done this before. Like, it gets to a point to where you're just tired and you're just over, taking pregnancy tests. Like, it's like, for what? Like, I already know I'm not pregnant. Like, it's like, for what? So I took the pregnancy test, negative. So my next appointment came around, and I'm sorry that I can't give you like the month or the day or whatever, because like I said, this was 2016. So I went back to the doctor and I did the pregnancy test or whatever. And normally, like, when I go to the OBGYN, they do my pregnancy test and they'll tell me, okay, your test was negative, the doctor be in a minute. Okay, so I'm sitting there. She do the pregnancy test right there on the little table in the room. And then she looks at me, she smiles, she goes, okay, the doctor be in a minute. And I'm like, she didn't tell me the results of the test. So I'm sitting here like, okay, should I look? Should I not look? Should I look? Should I not look? Like, my mind was everywhere. So I was like, forget it. I'm just gonna look. So I hop up off the bed, praying that the doctor don't walk in, catching me being nosy, looking at this test. So I look at the test and it has 2 lines. But it threw me off because one line was red and the other was blue. Now, I'm taking every test they got in the store. And I have never, ever, ever seen a test with 2 different color lines. So I was like, what in the world? So I look it up. And of course, everybody go to Google. So when something go wrong, you go to Google. So I go to Google and they're basically saying like it's negative. So I text my cousin that already had a child, and she was praying that I was pregnant. So I asked her, and she was like, oh, that's negative. I'm like, okay. But then I'm thinking in my head also, like, if it's 2 lines, like, they gotta be positive. Like, what pregnancy test has 2 lines and it's negative? So I'm like, okay, forget it. I'm just gonna wait on the doctor, see what she says. So she comes in and she's like, well, congratulations. Then she picks up the test and she shows it. She's like, you see those 2 lines? You're pregnant, bro. And I'm like, what? Pregnant? It's like something in me told me that I was, but then something told me that I wasn't. Like, I don't know. So I was like, oh my gosh. She was like, are you excited? Blah, blah, blah. And I was like, yeah. I was like, I'm kind of like speechless right now, but I'm excited. Like, wow. Like, because I didn't expect for it to happen at least that quick. Because, like I told you, like, I recently had an appointment like a few months ago. So I didn't think that it would happen that fast. So, she was like, okay, we're going to get you set up with an ultrasound and all of this. So normally my boyfriend goes to the doctor with me. But this time he went to Starbucks or something like that. And I was like, it's fine, I'll just go in by myself. It's cool. So, but the one day that he did not go in with me is the one that I find out about this big news. So, yeah, she tells me to sit in the waiting room. Someone to call me for an ultrasound. Go to the ultrasound room, and y'all, when I tell you, how you go get an ultrasound for the first time, and normally it's just a little, little nothing. So, y'all, she stuck the thing like, up in me, and it was a whole baby in me. Like, a whole baby in me. Like, my son he had a head, he had his arms, his legs, his fingers. Like, he was kicking. Like, I was like, are you serious right now? She looked at me and she goes, from the measurements and everything, she's like, it looks like you're about 3 months pregnant. And I'm like, what? Like, y'all, that was, she said, you didn't have any idea, like you didn't have any symptoms at all. I was like, no, like, because my period always been kind of off. So, and I wasn't really gaining any weight, really. I mean, now that I think back on it, I do remember I had these blue high-waist jeans, and for some reason they were like extra tighter, but I didn't think anything. I didn't think anything of it. And I do remember getting lightheaded one time and one time only. And that was the only symptom that I ever had. I never had any type of morning sickness. All the pregnancy stuff, I didn't feel any of that stuff. So she was like, okay. I asked her, I was like, is everything okay though? Because I haven't been taking, like, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do any of that. So I wasn't worried about that part. But I don't know. Like, I wasn't really doing anything that would or could harm the baby. But with me not taking prenatal pills, not getting the care that I needed, kind of bothered me. So I was looking at her, I was like, is everything okay? Is he, of course I didn't know if it was a he or she, but I was like, is he okay? Like, is everything fine? She was like, yeah, everything is perfectly fine. His heartbeat is stronger than ever. She was like, everything is measuring right on point. She was like, everything is perfectly fine. And I was like, oh my God. So I go back to the waiting room and have to wait to get called again to see the doctor. And she's like, wow, you have a whole baby in you. She was like, you didn't have any symptoms? I'm like, no. I was like, there's nothing that showed me that I was pregnant. Like, nothing. I was like, and of course I wasn't having my period, but because of everything that I was going through, I never even thought to take another test. So she was like, congratulations. She's like, I'm so happy for you and, your significant other. She was like, are you able to take care of the baby? And do you have the support? I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna have the support. And yes, I will be able to take care of the baby, because at the time we both were working and we had really good jobs. We were working at the same place or whatever. But anyway, yeah, everything was good. And that's how I found out that I was pregnant with him. So if you would like to hear my labor and delivery story with my 3-year-old, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video with anyone, everyone, your mama, your daddy, your sister, your cousin, your baby daddies, your baby mamas, all of them. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, this is my first YouTube video. So if you would like any more videos from me, I'm gonna try to start doing challenges, pranks. Of course, I'm definitely coming with the pranks, okay? Listen, I'm coming with the pranks. My boyfriend not gonna be happy, but whatever, I'm coming with the pranks. You don't tell me what to do, I'm doing it. So if you would like to see any more videos by me, just comment down below, like the video, let me know how you felt about it, and also let me know what I could do better. Like I said, this is my first video, so it's gonna take some getting used to. I've been wanting to do YouTube for years on top of years, but I didn't have a decent phone. So now that I have the more up-to-date iPhone, and I did have an iPad and I still have one, but it's time to throw that thing in the trash. Like, it's so over with. But yeah, so let me know if you guys would like any more videos from me, and I will be more than happy. I feel like I'm still gonna upload anyway it go, because you gotta start somewhere. That's all I can do is start. So thank you guys so much for watching, and if you like a story on how I found out I was pregnant with this big 3-month-old, let me know down below, and I will give you the story on how I found out and my labor and delivery story. So thank you guys so much for watching, and enjoy the rest of your day. And oh yeah, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.